Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Humna. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'll be working on this piece, and as I've promised, I'm going to be extremely transparent as the piece unfolds itself. So usually I work in the daytime, but I've been called and urged to do the piece in the evening today. I'm not sure why and what that's going to unfold, but of course the energies in the daytime are very different to those in the nighttime. I feel like in the night the intensity, the clarity is quite high. But let's see what happens. So as we all know that this was the portion all about the roots of the grounding, the roots, the place that we all come from. And we kind of try and find comfort and beautify and glamorize everything that we are familiar with, we're comfortable with, and we start seeing beauty in all that surrounds us. But when you're giving self-birth to yourself, is this what you want to continue in the future, or is there something new that you want to unfold? And you start kind of like clarify your energy. Sorry, you clean your energy as you move forward. And I had these continuation of these kind of like bars. I had like a jail kind of feeling, like being trapped or inside these things, and I always wanted to feel freer in myself and like not be so restricted. And as I am doing this piece where I am very consciously working towards the inner child and taking care of the inner child, giving birth, nurturing it, and allowing its voice to speak for itself, what's happening is this is the physical world. I'm getting the feeling that this is the world that we live in, which is completely beautiful, which is absolutely grounding, and there's growth of all kinds happening. But yet again, there is more to me than just the physical world, and that is the world that I've always kind of connected to, felt more real to me than the real physical world. So how do I bring that in? I actually thought that there would be some birds around here, but as I was sitting down to meditate, I actually saw a deer and a lion face. So I'm kind of working with those two faces, with deer being the intuition and lion being the strength to move forward in life by holding my intuition and trusting my gut and faith, and allowing that, you know, the unheard, the voice that is within me that always I kind of push down, and that's symbolized by the deer, and the lion is the strength that's going to hold my hand and move me forward. Let's see what comes up. I'm feeling that I'm going to be working with the sketching today. I might add some colors and see where that goes, but let's see what happens. So thank you again for joining me, and let me know what you feel about the deer and the lion coming in. I'm getting the feeling that when the deer and the lion come in, the lions have to go away, because the jail has been broken. As I always say, like pieces, my artwork is not about the end. It is the journey that itself is the art, and the process itself is something that really excites me. So the piece obviously keeps changing, and you know, the energy keeps changing as the days move forward. And right now I'm feeling this very strong sense of lion and deer within myself that both wanted to come out. So I have to kind of let go of this part that I created. Not sure how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to let the deer, of course, guide me forward. So thank you once again, and let me get started, and I'll speak to you guys after I finish. So finally, I have come to a place where I am okay to share about the piece, because there was a lot of processing going on. There was a lot of energy shifts that were happening within myself as I was creating this piece, and the letting go, the moving forward, the attachments, the way we don't allow our intuition and strength to come forward. And so in my head, I actually thought I would be creating the deer first, and the deer is symbolized as the intuition, and the intuition is going to guide me to my strength. But it was actually the lion that came first. So I started drawing the deer, but then my hand just wouldn't work with it. Like I tried and I tried and I tried for a few hours, but it just wasn't coming through. And the moment I did the lion face, like I started working on lions, and boom, it just came. And I was like, okay, what's the lesson here? And the lesson here was that it is the strength that we need to go against the crowd, against the society, against our own selves' ego, to reach to that intuition, to that inner voice that comes from beyond us, to hear it clearly. So it's not the intuition alone that guides us to our strength, but it is our strength to stand up and listen to our intuition, make space for it, allow ways of cultivating, of nurturing, of, like painting, meditating, drawing. Like that's the strength. We need the strength of the lion to feel like a king and know that our intuition is what is making us the lion. So the friendship between the deer and the lion also, in a strange way, reminded me of a male and a female. So the male is the lion, of course, and the female within us is the deer. And the deer is like really delicate, but it has a presence. It knows how to protect itself because it has these horn thingy, right? So the side of the intuition is the feminine side, the softer side, comes with a little bit of pink. She's beautiful, she's so real, she's just, I keep wanting to look at the camera, but I keep going back to the piece because I'm talking about it. So I hope that my eyes don't disturb you guys, but I'm just so overwhelmed and excited about what has come through that I really have to share this. Anyway, so coming back to the thing, the deer, when you look at the deer side, it's all pink and it's all like vibrant. And by the way, I did not plan the pink, it just happened. I don't even know how it happened. My hands just went through to, and that's what it is, the allowing yourself to let go of control, and then the intuition takes over and you surrender to not just yourself, surrender to life, and know that you'll be taken care of. It's like falling off the cliff, right? And that's what all my sessions are about. When you do art, and you do that over and over and over again through different exercises that I teach and share and talk about, you automatically learn how to fall off the cliff every single time. And you know that in your subconscious mind, there's a pattern, there's a repetition of that act that happens, and you learn to survive. You learn that you will survive. So anyway, that's just me blabbering around. All I wanted to share was that within us, we have the lion. Within us, we have the deer. So rather than thinking that a male will come and finish, like complete us or make us whole, as women, we need to understand that they both exist within us. So for the same reason, as a man, in a man, like, so soul actually has a feminine and a masculine. And so in a male, there is also a lot of emotions, there's a lot of intuition, there's a lot of sensitivity, which the males have been forced to push down, gulp down, and they've never been able to express. They've never been able to say that it's okay to cry, because everybody thinks that it's not macho. But when you think about it, they are suppressing their deer side, just the way we have been suppressing our lion side. So it's time that people recognize each other or themselves, that they within themselves have the masculine and have the feminine within them. And rather than searching for it, you need to connect to another being or be inspired to be with another being, not be with somebody for the sake of completing yourself, because you within yourself by the divine were created complete. So that is what this piece is telling me about. That is what it's sharing with me. I hope it makes sense, and let me know in the comment section. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, you know when you look at the deer side, the deer side is the inner child that was being born, right? And the lion side is the original soul. Now I was like, Acha, why are they like both in the same lines? Like that's where it is. So the deer side is where the intuition got developed, and the lion side is what the strength of the experiences of the society, of all that one needs to stand up against or for, or whatever it is that your foundation is, your life has been. That is the strength you stand on for something that's so beautiful and delicate and subtle and so loving for it to come out, right? For the deer to come out of you. And also really into the depth of the piece, if you look at it, the inner child is actually almost vanished, because the intuition is not what is visible. The intuition is something that we have within us, and the lion is what is visible. So the strength, our strength is visible, but our intuition is not. Anyway, that is what came through in this piece so far. I do have a feeling I'm going to work on it a little bit more. I don't know how much more and what will come, but I'm feeling a sense of light coming through. So as one went through the journey, there has to be some light that comes from, maybe from the top. Ooh, maybe as I spoke, I just got it. I'm going to draw something that shows the showering of divine light when you actually become fully when you actually embrace yourself as whole, as all that you are, with your strengths and your flaws and your whatever it is that you've got. It is the showering, the shower of the divine light that comes through. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys hopefully when I work on this piece again. Let me know what resonates with you, what doesn't resonate with you, and as always, connect to me through Instagram or Facebook here. Like, share, subscribe, because I love you all and stay connected to you and create with you, inspire you, teach you, and be there with you as you unfold within yourself this amazing experience of getting in touch with your core energy. So yes, I will see you guys in my next video. Take care guys, have fun, have a beautiful day. Bye bye.